There's a lot of talk about infusing cannabis into beer, but what Province Brands is doing is pretty unique, brewing a beer directly from the plant itself. And that's why I've come to Loyalist College, who is collaborating with Province Brands in developing a brew of the highest quality. I decided to cut to the chase and ask the hard questions like, why?
First of all, it hasn't ever been done, and second of all, because there's a lot of good things that can happen from doing it.
And also, how?
A traditionally infused product is brewed from malted barley, and then you actually infuse the different oils that you would want from the cannabis plant. What we do is we brew entirely from cannabis. So we take the actual cannabis plant, we break that down into a form that allows us to get fermentable sugars. And so the key there is our sugars come from cannabis, not from malted barley.
This has never been done before. Breaking down plants to make sugars has been done before, but not for consumption, not for food grade. So we have to take stuff that's been done on like the biofuel side and make it food grade. Basically start from almost nothing and making a tasteful beer.
What we do is we take a waste stream from the cannabis industry. At this point, it's a really cellulosic material. So the easiest thing to think about is like wood chips, or something that you might use for mulch is kind of what it looks like. And then we start breaking that cellulose down. And when we start breaking the cellulose down, you're breaking something that's basically a polymer of glucose down into smaller chunks of glucose and then ultimately into the individual glucose molecule. And that's what the yeast really wants, is that individual glucose molecule. Rather than having our sugar come from malted barley, we're brewed from cannabis. And so our ingredients are cannabis, hops, water, and yeast.
But will cannabis beer go down well with the consumer? Wig. That means, well, I guess.
Well, I'm confident that it's going to be a hit. I think that it tastes great and it's something very unique and very different.
The beer intoxicates using marijuana and does not contain any alcohol. This beer will hit you just as quickly as alcohol, but the buzz will be more like that of marijuana. It'll also be available in 4 different styles: indica, sativa, CBD, and hybrid.
I've been brewing for several years, and if you look back at the history of brewing, it's really hard to say I'm brewing something that's never been brewed before, because brewing's been around for 13,000 years. But it's nice to be able to say confidently now, I know I'm brewing something that's never been brewed before.
So it looks like we're gonna have to wait till sometime this year to actually try cannabis beer. Or will we? Because you can make your own cannabis beer if you'd like. So I've got my shake and I'm just gonna pour it into my beer. Give it a stir. That looks nice. And we're ready to go. Homemade cannabis beer. For Midas Letter Live, I'm Sean Cookson.